Hey there folks, this is Ed Beard again with the Employer's Edge, and the purpose for you joining me in these next couple of minutes is to help you improve your leadership effectiveness, develop better relationships, and improve the trust and respect on your team and for you as the leader by asking better questions. It's a subject here at the Employer's Edge that we are just adamantly passionate about because we see the lack of good questioning as an obstacle to people becoming more effective leaders. And it's not something that we can talk about all in one video. Questioning is a big, huge subject, so I have to break this down into a series so that you don't have to sit there for an hour and you're not going to do it anyway. So follow us on this series of how to become a more effective questioner. Let's begin with why become a better questioner. All right, know this fact to be true. True as the sun came up this morning. You will reveal your level of competency in the questions you ask. True enough. Whether you are a real estate agent, an IT partner professional to a huge organization, in sales or marketing, you will reveal your level of competency in any service, subject, or widget making matter based on the questions you ask. Because good, competent people ask very good questions. And so it's important that you get there. That's why you want to do it. Now, understand rule number 2. Is that being better at asking questions or even good at asking questions is not a skill or ability. People say, you're so good at asking questions. No, I'm not. We get into coaching arrangements where folks are having a difficult time making their way through an obstacle or reaching a goal. And we'll give them a question to ask, and they just write that down. They'll just write this down. They'll go, oh yeah, I should have asked that question. That's a way better way of saying it. No. We get to thinking, why didn't you think of that question? Because they look at questioning in terms of a skill. And if it's a skill that you need to develop, I seem to always miss. If it works for you, great, go for it. But it's not something that ever helped me. What makes me better or good at asking really good questions is questioning is a frame of mind. IJWTK, what does that stand for? I just want to know. And if you're in that I just want to know frame of mind, you will never be short of a question. Multiple questions even. When you hop into someone's world and you look at their world and anticipate their obstacles, you sense their fears, you look at their excitements as to where they're going and why. And then what you do is instead of living their details and their problems, you start to look at the outcome they are working towards. When you start to look at it that way, you'll start asking way better questions. So as a leader, don't ask a very basically stupid question like anything I can help you with today. Get rid of the anything word. Just like get rid of it out of your vocabulary now. Anything I can help you with, anything I can do to support you, anything you need me for. If you need anything, come look me up. Those are all terrible, just auto response, no questions. Instead, ask a question like, describe the ideal outcome you are working towards. When someone has a problem employee, a problem child, like a lot of people do on that team, the one challenging person, instead of saying, well, anything I can do to help you with, or what's the challenge, that's just as bad, what's the challenge, you might say something like, describe for me how you set expectations with that person. Describe to me in your words right now if you were to change this person into the ideal person, what would that look like? And then what is the obstacle between here and there? What has been your hiccup so far? What have you tried so far? When you start asking more effective leadership questions, you reveal that you really are a partner in helping people succeed in what they do. And then when you start looking at their world, you tell them in your questions, I understand your world. They start to rely on you as a competent leadership partner. All because you dove into their world and you adopted their frame of mind. There is where your good questions are going to come from. So join us in the series on asking good questions. And we're going to help you improve your leadership effectiveness and your relationships by being a more effective questioner.